The Orbital Drop Shock Troopers have a very special place in the hearts of Halo fans. These badass soldiers stand on the UNSC military ladder between the Marines and the Spartans themselves. These guys even got their own spin-off game with Halo 3 ODST and have come a long way since they were first introduced in Halo 2 all the way back in 2004. And I'm not just talking graphically, I'm talking about gameplay-wise and what they've offered in the Halo sandbox. Hello guys, and welcome to the next episode of my Evolution of Halo series with the evolution of the ODSTs. I previously did the evolution of the UNSC Marine, so be sure to check out that video. I'll put a link in the description below, and it'll give you a lot of insights on what I'm covering with this video today as well. Guys, this is a video I've been really looking forward to making, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you find yourself liking the video, be sure to drop a like on the video so that it helps the video reach more Halo fans so that they can enjoy it the exact same way you guys have. And I also make new videos every single week, so be sure to subscribe. But guys, let's dive right into the evolution of the Orbital Drop Shock Troopers. Introduced in Halo 2 all the way back in 2004, the Orbital Drop Shock Troopers serve as a badass variant of Marine that literally drops out of UNSC ships in low orbit as a shock and awe tactic against the Covenant. These guys are the special forces amongst the Marines and even have their own special weapons to reflect this. Though in Halo 2, they have a very limited arsenal with only really two weapons that they spawn with, those being the submachine gun and the precision battle rifle. Though they are very capable with these weapons, it's worth noting that those are literally the only two weapons that they spawn with. And as far as their abilities, if you've seen my evolution of the UNSC Marines video, like I said, I'll have a link in that in the description. They have the exact same abilities, no more, no less, as the UNSC Marines of Halo 2. The biggest difference, of course, being the signature ODST armor. These guys look fantastic with their signature helmets, knives, and even their own personal camouflage in Halo 2, but it's really the dialogue of the ODSTs that really hammer home the fact that these guys are a different breed of Marine who just dropped out of orbit to kick some ass. Now, as far as the vehicles that the ODSTs can pilot in Halo 2, it's also pretty limited with just the Warthog and the Scorpion tank, because they're only really in one mission, that being Delta Halo, and those are really the only UNSC vehicles available. And of course, everything I've mentioned so far also applies to the Orbital Drop Shock Troopers of Halo 2 Anniversary. These guys got a huge graphical overhaul and look and sound great. I love that they didn't make them look like a different Halo game, which is something I really praise about Halo 2 Anniversary's graphics as a whole. These guys are literally remasters of the Halo 2 ODSTs with their signature camouflage and knives and even the helmet design. I love the way these guys look, but they only get better from here. But at the end of the day, the Orbital Drop Shock Troopers of Halo 2 are really the ODSTs that started it all. They gave us our first look at the ODSTs and really laid the foundation of what these badass soldiers could be in future Halo games. The ODSTs, of course, return in Halo 3 and look better than they ever did in Halo 2, though it's worth mentioning that they never used their signature drop pods in Halo 3 like they did in Halo 2, and instead are dropped off via Pelican, which is a bit of a shame, but these guys' arsenal saw huge expansions in Halo 3. It's not uncommon to see ODSTs use assault rifles, battle rifles, sniper rifles, and even shotguns, which of course is a lot better than the two weapons that they could use in Halo 2, those being the submachine gun and the battle rifle. And you also got a brand new ODST variant with the red shoulder pauldron ODST. I'm guessing this signifies that he's a higher rank than the other ODSTs, but it's awesome to see their classic camouflage return from Halo 2, though it looks better than it ever did because this game is running on a brand new engine on the Xbox 360 for Halo 3. But really, I just love watching these guys fight together. The AI of the Marines and ODSTs of Halo 3 saw a huge improvement with just how they navigate the battlefield. They point out the enemy, they suppress the enemy, they throw grenades. They actually throw grenades far more common in Halo 3 than they ever did in Halo 2, and their battle chatter is just so much more entertaining. And when you see the ODSTs in Halo 3, you believe, even though this game was from 2007, that these guys are a step above the normal Marines of the UNSC. The ODST of Halo 3 also got a visual upgrade to their helmets. These helmets are the helmets that they used going forward. They look better than they did in Halo 2, and it's really a signature look that the ODSTs have had ever since Halo 3. And as far as the vehicles that the ODSTs can drive in Halo 3, it's pretty much, if the ODST could see it, he can drive it. That includes Covenant and UNSC vehicles as well, which is a huge improvement over the Marines of Delta Halo and Halo 2. But it's really the next game on this list where the ODSTs shined truly into their own. The biggest difference about Halo 3 ODST is that you are an ODST in this game. This is the first time in the Halo franchise that we are pulled out of the boots of the Master Chief, and in this game we are thrown into the boots of a stranded orbital drop shock trooper just trying to survive in the occupied city of New Mombasa. This game is absolutely dripping with atmosphere, a fantastic score, and I think it's a fantastic expansion to Halo 3, as you can probably tell by the way I'm going to talk about this game right now. But as far as the ODSTs are concerned, they saw more life in this game than they did in any of the previous Halo games combined. And the way that they make them different than Spartans, obviously they can't jump as high, they can't hit as hard, but it's their tools. The tools of the ODST are what make this game different. After dropping into the city as an ODST would, it's up to you to use these tools to survive in New Mombasa, using new abilities like the visor to navigate this dark city and find new weapons and enemies, and without it you'd be completely lost. You also got brand new weapons such as the silenced SMG and the silenced Magnum, akin to the Magnum of Halo Combat Evolved. And really, since your entire squad is ODSTs, you saw more customization in their cosmetics than you ever did in the previous Halo games combined. Every one of your squad mates has a personality and its own signature look, which I thought was a nice touch for their individual characters, but it's really just the feeling of dread and survival in Halo 3 ODST that I love. You feel like a soldier, not a Spartan. This is even hammered home by the fact that for the first time since Halo Combat Evolved, you don't have regenerating health, but I have to actually look for health kits on the map. But at the end of the day, I love Halo 3 ODST. It really breathed life into this faction of the UNSC military, and I would love to see an expansion like this in Halo Infinite. Make it happen, 343. So yeah guys, that is the evolution of the ODSTs, starting in Halo 2, going into Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODSTs. I really wish we got more of them in Halo 4 and Halo 5, but we didn't, and that's a bit of a shame. So hopefully they return in Halo Infinite. I would love to see, as I said, an expansion like Halo 3 ODST within the 10-year plan of Halo Infinite. So hopefully 343, if you're watching, make it happen. That would be incredible. Everybody loves it. I don't know anybody that doesn't like ODST, but either way, they're awesome. We want to see more. Please bring them back. Maybe give us an expansion. I'll love you forever. But either way guys, that's all I have for this video. If you found yourself liking this video, be sure to drop a like on the video because it helps the video reach more Halo fans. And I also make new videos every single week, so be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.